Time now for the super heavyweight final here at the 2020 IBJJF Pans. On the far side of the screen, Arnaldo Maidana with the with the green and yellow belt is Guilherme Augusto. And you know, something of a strange occurrence happened in this division, in that Arnaldo, not taking anything away from him because he had the position locked on, but his semi-final match against Felipe Andrew ended up with Felipe being disqualified for going out of the competition area inside an anaconda choke. Arnaldo put it on, and he had it on tight. But when Felipe Andrew was defending and walked out of bounds, that was it. Disqualification. Guilherme Augusto had to beat Devontae Johnson and Aaron Tex Johnson to get into this final. So Arnaldo with the slightly easier path into this final, but does that mean that he's more fresh? Or does it mean that Guilherme is more warmed up? Head to head in the center of the mat here. Maidana on the left, Augusto on the right. Maidana's usually not this heavy, right? He's usually a heavyweight competitor, but we see him up at super heavy right here.
Did he fight middleweight already?
Maidana?
What? Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure if I ever saw him that low, but I definitely remember seeing him more in the heavyweight division.
Man, I honestly think that man, he fought at middleweight at some point, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, nice single leg catch. Really good. He has a very solid single leg.
It really is, and with that lapel between the legs like that as well. Steering him in both directions. But you know, we were talking about this earlier about how we see guys like Mason Fowler really showing how it's done.
I was about to say that.
How it's done, and you've got to be explosive. You can't use that slow, methodical jiu-jitsu game in the stand-up phase. You got to be explosive.
That's 0 to 100. Yeah. 0 to 100 right away. Arnaldo's about to pull guard. Arnaldo's about to pull guard.
That lapel grip like that. Very interesting, isn't it? That's the kind of grip that you only really use when you're going to pull guard. It's not the kind of grip that you use to pull to take somebody down.
No.
You can mess with somebody's posture a little bit, but it's definitely a bit of a cliche, isn't it? That the higher up in weight that you go in the divisions, the more stand-up fighting that you see.
Yes, I tend to agree. Yep. But we saw a couple of light guys that are not willing to play guard at all. And we might see in a couple minutes with Luis Panza and Max Jimenez.
Yeah.
Panza playing guard.
Yeah. He's usually one of the first guys to pull guard. He's got a great bottom game for a big guy. Maidana is one of the main training partners of Panzer.
Yep.
Maidana, based, of course, in the Checkmat HQ there in Signal Hill, California, training with Leo Vieira and the many, many world-class black belts that they have at that gym there.
Another crazy tough room.
Powerhouse competitors,
Oh my
really
God.
is. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going to see
stalling.
a stalling call against both men. Guilherme Augusto, a two-time Brazilian national champion, and I think we should remind people, Victor, of just how tough a tournament the Brazilian National Championships is.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, Brazilian Nationals is that. Oh, Guilherme Augusto is doing a good job there. Oh. End up in the preg trap. The Preguiça likes to do that, and but he doesn't have the skill.
But comes up on top, turns
Yeah,
it into a sweep.
scored a
Good
two.
work by Guilherme Augusto. What does it take for somebody to win the Brazilian National Championships, Victor?
Man, stamina, endurance, and a bag full of snacks. Because it takes some time. Because you're gonna have you're gonna have 6 to 7 matches easily if you're a black belt. For a blue belt, you're gonna spend a week there.
Well, the divisions are that big, aren't they? They're
Oh my
huge
God,
divisions. And
it's ridiculously big. It's so many huge and great competitors in all belts, in all weight classes that you never heard of.
beautiful guard pass from Guilherme Augusto there. Jumping over the guard directly into the side control. Now 5 points to 0. The Alliance black belt firmly in the lead here. That was a very smooth move.
But Guilherme Augusto, like he imposed his will over Arnaldo. Really, really good job of
Lovely
Guilherme
leg
Augusto.
work and trapping that near side arm there. That enables him to come up high on the body like that. Where we see him go for the arm bar. Does it again, separates the near side arm with his leg.
Guilherme Augusto is still not a big name in the community, but he loves to spoil big names parties, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And there, running around over the guard, floating over the legs
Really
into
smooth.
this position. Really warming
Fluid.
up now, fluid,
yeah.
and really showing off his jiu-jitsu, complete game, top and bottom.
And against the Arnaldo Maidana that has a very dangerous guard and
Yes.
also a good defensive guard.
.50 with around about 2 minutes remaining. Guilherme Augusto.
Landing
Puts
on
that-
side control, he's gonna have to drag. He's gonna have to start in the same position,
But
which is
that's
horrible.
such good work for Guilherme Augusto, really.
But yeah, but Arnaldo Maidana did the wrong choice by trying to spin
Right.
on his how do you call it when you spin on the same place? When you like turning like a barbecue stick, like he turned on his own.
Turn to his belly.
Yeah, but I forgot the name when you say like you're turning like this on the same spot. He didn't roll.
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, man.
I like the barbecue stick analogy. though.
Yeah, I can only think about food right now.
It's been a long day. It's time for lunch. Yeah. Back to their feet now. A chance for Arnaldo Maidana to score back here, but with just over a minute and a half remaining, and
5
points. That's a
Big
lot.
difference, especially against Guilherme. Very steady competitor.
He's so hard to score on.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Right? We've seen him in action a few times actually over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's showing up way more now He's doing the third coast grapplings. He's doing a lot of no-gi, which I wasn't used to see Guilherme Augusto showing up at no-gi tournaments, especially the smaller tournaments.
Right, but he's putting himself out there, and that's important.
Which is
right?
which is great. It's the best advertising, being out there.
If he can take a gold in the Pan Championships, though, that's a big statement, and also a way to really let people know who you are, because those two Brazilian national medals are very important, but it's not incorrect to say that the focus of the jiu-jitsu world is here in America now.
100%. It is.
He has actually hit the podium twice as a black belt at the Pans, 2016 and 2019, but he is seconds away from taking his first
Title.
black belt gold medal. Putting the pressure on. Right out the last 5 seconds in control. And there it is. Guilherme Augusto is your champion here at the 2020 Pans. Strong win. Great show of jiu-jitsu.
Great.
Got to see a lot of his game, bottom and top. Very impressive.
And he's like, finally. Really good job by Guilherme Augusto.
The winner is Guilherme Augusto, representing Aliança.
The only champion from Alliance today here in the black belt divisions.